Alright, so this week we're going to be looking at two stocks. Well, one stock and one foreign exchange pair. The stock we're going to be looking at is Tesla. As we can see in this chart over here with the Awake Global indicator on it, Tesla is at an all-time high. It's at $909, and that's the highest it has ever been. So how did it even get to this level? Why is it rising? And why are so many people investing in it? Well, to start off, Tesla is changing cars. Uh, it's an up and coming company. It's been out for a long time, and if you had invested in it a decade, if you had let's actually just zoom out of this and let's put this on the 4-hour chart instead of the 5-minute chart. So if you had invested in it all the way in at the beginning of last year, actually, 2020, the price was only about $50, $60. If you held on to that for 2 years, it would have been close to $1,000. Now imagine if you had traded option shares on that. Imagine if you had bought multiple shares of that. You would have had a great return on that investment. And it just jumped right up. So what's so great about Tesla? Well, for one, Tesla, the cars are electric, so it's better for the environment. It doesn't necessarily release as many or any of those CO2 gases, so it's a lot safer. And a lot of people who are more environmentally conscious tend to gravitate towards Tesla. On top of that, it is a luxury item and it is a luxury car, and a lot of people see it as a status symbol. Tesla is coming out, and they have now affordable regular cars, cars that are less than $50,000, and it looks like there's going to be a lot of Teslas out there in the near future. So this is Tesla. If you were able to trade it this week, you would have made a decent profit. If you bought one stock, you would have made, an okay amount. You would have made 100, but if you would have traded options, you would have made a lot more. So this is Tesla. Now let's hop over to the foreign exchange pair, euro to the New Zealand dollar. Whoa, what do we have here? We look at the chart and it's all red. The price is going down. Is this a good sign or is this a bad sign? To the people who are bullish, it's a bad sign. To the people who are bearish, it's a good sign. If you decided to sell and to short this, you could have made about $2,000 this week with one standard lot size. Just through getting in this trade and holding, maybe get out over here, and then just holding it all the way over here, you would have made over $2,000, taking into consideration if you entered into this trade over here. How do you enter into these trades? How do you know when the trade is how do you know when everything is changing? You just have to be mindful of the markets, and you have to be mindful of the charts. If you leave your chart open, running in the background, every time there's a trend change that the Awake Global indicator gives you, and it tells you when there's a trend change, you just hop into that trade, and you can short it, you can long it, and you can earn a profit. You just have to remember that risk management is very important. And why do I say this? I say risk management is extremely important because if you don't have your stop losses set up in the right places, and if you're not watching the charts, then the chart can do anything and you can eventually lose. You can have, you can lose a decent amount of your funds if you don't set your stop losses. Now, we usually recommend that you set your stop losses around 2 to 5%, but it's really up to you. 2 to 5% is pushing it. Some people only recommend 1 to 2%. So these are the charts for this week: Tesla and the euro to the New Zealand dollar. Once again, we have many Awake Global indicators, and we do work with people one-on-one. So if you're ready to get started, and if you want to learn more about investing and trading, you can reach out to us. You can go to the Awake Global Capital website. You can send us an email, and we'll get back to you as soon as possible. And if you decide to join our mastermind, we will set you up with all of our indicators, all of our future indicators that we create. We will get on one-on-one calls with you to make sure that you know what you're doing and to ensure that you are successful. So, once again, Tesla, Euro, New Zealand dollar, the week of October 23rd, 2021.